Hey everybody, Alex here. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of 2 Weeks, 1 Shot, a tabletop RPG variety podcast. It's episode 7 of season 2, and the weird train has left the station. There's talking dolls, there's multi-level marketing schemes, there's lead pipes. Yes, lead pipes. We're continuing in the case of the empty cradle, and the Frank Darling Detective Agency is still searching for the missing Shylock Helms and his grandkid. But honestly, I've pretty much given up hope on those two at this point. Stick around during the mid-break for some exciting announcements about a few shows Brian and I are participating in the next few months. All right, let's get into the adventure. Previously on 2 Weeks, 1 Shot.
My daughter, it seems, she's actually been taken.
You do find a note. You open it. It just says, "See you tonight. Love, M.A."
Where is Montgomery Adams?
They're a part of the Farian Brotherhood. Their lair is in Tiny Treasure's toy shop.
This is getting into some very dangerous territory if we ever want to actually market what we're doing and talking about here.
The toy shop, it's inside of town.
Somebody get the boss and tell him where we're going.
A look around should be a good idea for sure.
The exterior of the building had a front door and a big window showing off whatever toys they had back then. There was a large nutcracker standing against the wall.
I see some gutters that look like, maybe you could shimmy up them if you wanted to.
It is a room just filled with old toys. You notice that some of the dolls seem to be on small pedestals that allow them to rotate.
I want to look at one of the pedestals. I want to move one of the pedestals. A man who gets sick with ease, ignores every cough and each wheeze. He'll moan and he'll cry and say please, but in the end, he'll die of disease.
And in the moment that you say that aloud, the dolls, their mouths pop open and a noxious gas begins to emit. You finally notice a small hourglass in the distance. The hourglass itself has about maybe 1 minute worth of sand.
Oh, in real time. Fun, Frank.
Oh, God.
Thanks.
Oh, good, thank you.
Well, I think it's time to start looking around for any vents or doors or trapdoors or any way for us to get out of this room.
Okay, I meant it when he said real time. There's only 40 seconds left.
There's only 40 seconds left.
Yeah, he has a phone timer up showing for us.
But wait, can I spend some time saying some sentimental things? Okay.
Is there a back room?
I'm gonna climb back up the rope.
Yeah, that of itself. Oh wait, hang on. There's a fan.
It's on the floor.
We need to get the fan working.
No, that's too late.
20 seconds, boys. 20 seconds. What do we got? Is there a back door?
I'm rolling in athletics and climbing the rope, I guess.
Are any of you actually fan maintenance repairmen?
I am touching more of the pedestals.
I would like to rotate.
Okay,
stuff.
yeah, rotate. What are you rotating?
Yeah.
What do you see there?
Rotate one of the doll pedestals until it feels like it clicks or something is in place.
Okay, roll a d20 and...
We're dead.
That lovely
18.
song marks the moment that your eyes begin to close. One by one, each of you begin passing out as the noxious gas overtakes you. Only Hobson Wolf places his arms on the nearest doll, which seems to be a G.I. Jack, and slowly rotates him on the pedestal that he's on. And you fade into an odd sleep. But when you emerge, around you is a collection of terrifying dolls. One by one, your eyes open, and you find yourselves all tied up with rope. And there are 6 figures a southern dressed girl doll with a tag that reads Anna Bell, a large animatronic Teddy Tazbear robot, a small monkey with some symbols, an old Charlie Child's Play doll, and a spooky marionette. All of their eerie eyes staring emptily at you.
Now, I would like to confirm Lou is tied up despite in this image that we're seeing on Roll20. He doesn't have any ropes on
He is
him.
most definitely tied up. Yeah. I see a rope on him.
His ropes.
All
His
right.
ropes.
I don't see a rope on him. I see ropes on the rest of you.
Wow.
I saw the same thing, but I didn't have rope, so...
Interesting.
Maybe you're not able to see the ropes on yourself. Maybe that's what it is.
Strange.
Oh, yeah, I think they're, yeah, because they're on like a different layer, so they're appearing behind my character model, but now I see them.
Run, Jeff, run!
We all slip free!
The ropes can't hold us in.
This is quality content of the podcast.
Lou is going to immediately start struggling against the ropes and trying to loosen them or see if he can reach for any of his like weapons or anything like that.
Okay. Roll a d20 to try to see if you can get out of the rope, Lou.
All right. Should I add anything to that? Dexterity or anything?
I'd say are you trying to like break the rope or are you trying to undo the knot?
Honestly, he's stronger than he is quick. So yeah, he's probably trying to just sort of like flex to loosen and break free.
So strength. But it's a pretty
All
well
right.
done knot.
I mean, yeah, it's worth a try. That's a 14.
Okay. You flex real strong and you find that the rope keeps you nice and bound.
Yeah.
In that moment, the Southern Belle doll turns to you and begins speaking.
I see that you wanted to find the Faring Brotherhood. Well, you have most definitely found us. How can we help you?
Creepy.
Is it just me, or does anyone else not see them as gnomes and elves and so on as we were told?
Yes, none of you are Fey folk.
We were Fey folk, but we have transitioned into stronger forms.
Okay.
Well, that's an idea.
Why would one of you choose to be a monkey with a symbol?
There's also a small goblin doll perched atop the couch.
Yeah, also, why is one of you a troll with wild hair that's so much smaller than the others?
Look, troll dolls are powerful, okay? Do not get it twisted.
I mean, I would never critique or condemn anyone's life choices about their identity or how they perceive themselves.
That's very progressive of you.
What does that have to do with us?
But also, like, why inanimate toys? I don't. That I do wonder about.
What a mystery.
The body dies over time, but toys are forever. I can build a new arm, I can build a new body should this one decay.
But you know, toys are so seasonal.
Yeah, your resale value really does go down every arm you replace, but
Also, you're made out of what? Ceramic? I mean, that's pretty easy to break.
I feel like I could tip you over. Take me out of these ropes.
We'll be the ones doing the tipping today, gentlemen.
Look out, Grotank.
Are you making some sort of comment about how I dip? I dip just fine for this economy. They have to work harder if they want to have more. Just like I did. I worked up from 9%. 9%.
Anyway, what is it we can do for you, gentlemen?
We are looking for, I suppose, a number of people.
My daughter. Of course, right?
Well, yes. His daughter,
right. My daughter.
a young baby, and an older gentleman.
Who we believe is a gnome, but apparently that may no longer be the case.
Oh, and a gnome. I was thinking about another one.
Perhaps he's a nice tea cozy or Jack in the Box.
Oh, well, yeah.
I forgot who we were looking for.
The number keeps growing. It's easy to lose track.
Shylock Helms.
We were hired to find all of 2 people, and now we're looking for 4.
There should be a small group resembling our number of people. They should stack out.
Yes, we might be able to help you.
They don't resemble us as far as we know.
Well, one of them perhaps does because they're my daughter.
There's no reason to assume that any of them look anything like any of us.
Coincidentally, perhaps we shopped at the same store and we bought the same type of uniforms. Go ahead.
As a side note, if you want to redeem yourselves, you could take this bag of holding from Grotank and really do some good in this world.
Don't get between me and my family.
He's tied up, it'd be easy right now. Just putting it out there, turning a new leaf and whatnot.
If I'm captured, they're captured.
Yes, we may know exactly what you're talking about. But why?
Oh, God.
Why should we, the Fairy
Why?
Brotherhood, help you?
Why not?
Interesting argument.
Ooh, he's got you there.
Why does anyone do anything?
Well, I mean, so far you seem to have gone into a great deal of trouble and out of your way in order to tie us up. I'm not really sure what the point about this was.
The point is...
We didn't have to be dealing with you at all.
Then why are you here?
Because we're looking for the 4 people that we already told you about.
Yes, but why come find us?
Because we were looking for a gnome and we were told that he had ties to you guys.
Got it.
This all seems fairly clear cut to me, and we don't have to. I don't think that our goals are at odds with one another here. I mean, we're not exactly trying to stop you guys from doing anything that you're doing. We just want to find this one guy and the people he's kidnapped.
Yeah, Lou totally agrees with the Fairy Brotherhood. He's all into the Fairy Brotherhood.
Do you now?
No, I do not go. Listen, I'm not saying that I agree with their ideas, but
We are, in fact, looking for members. New recruits.
Just yesterday, he totally said, I wish I was a Transformer. I heard him.
Lu Fang. We can do that for you, Lu Fang.
Are shifters well represented within the Fairy Brotherhood?
See, he's just like you.
Yeah.
What does your union do for someone like me?
Is there Autobots or also Decepticons? What are we talking here? What's the selection?
There is only...
That's licensed content. We can't use that.
There is only one way to find out what it is that the Fairy Brotherhood offers, and that's to join the Fairy Brotherhood. But let us just say there are benefits.
Benefits?
Retirement plans.
Now, see, this is sounding like a multi-level marketing scheme, and I have been involved in one of these in the past. I will not make this mistake again.
Listen, it is not a marketing scheme. All you have to do is contact your friends and get them to have buy-in. It's very simple. You purchase the product from us, and then you do a resell. That's it. All our brands are quality.
Is this recommended to sell to your friends?
It can be, so long as you're open. We are always looking for new and willing recruits that are ambitious to start their own business. Is that sound like you? Are you of strong mind and will?
Guys, I've always wanted to be a boss bitch.
Now, hold on. I do have one very important question before we continue down this route. Does your company offer a 401k retirement plan?
We don't have a 401k per se.
It's over.
So
It's
you
done.
have children
done.
that need to go to college.
What is this? A non-profit? No, get this out of here. We're done. I'll never join you. No, I will never join your organization.
These capitalist groups, I have to say, they're always the same.
Might as well be a manservant in some other town trying to steal a jewel.
Well then, if you won't be joining our organization, then I don't see how we can work with you. And as a result...
Well, no, you don't have to work with us. You just have to let us go so that we can leave.
Oh no, you know now far too much.
You've told us almost nothing.
I feel like I've learned absolutely nothing.
Being realistic for a moment here, what do we know? We know that a bunch of toys are in a toy shop that we were already told by an outside source might have something to do with your organization. We know nothing beyond
And that there is too much. You know that
That's the same amount as other people know.
You already know that our multi-level marketing company is located within this toy store and that we, 6, run this whole organization. Or I so assumed you knew that.
I can tell by your blank expressions you never made that connection.
But if you're looking for new members, then why are you pissed off that we know about you?
Well, you do have us there. We did find out about your little pyramid scheme. So
it's not a pyramid scheme. It's an executive success program.
That nobody can know about, of course.
It is a large group of awareness training. You have to go through a series of development seminars.
What does that even mean? Awareness training, that means nothing.
This sounds like a really, really good investment, guys. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't join. That's right. You can't think of any.
I want to do a strength check and try to get out my ropes real quick. I rolled a 6 and it's a 12. It's a 12.
You rolled a 12. You also try to get out of the ropes, but you are unable.
Okay.
Hobson, save us, please. You're supposed to be the brains. You have 2 that are the muscle, 1 that is the face, and then brain. Please, brain, do something.
Yeah, everything else has failed us.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
All right, signing up for the marketing scheme. Let's do this. Where do I sign?
This had to end somewhere.
Now, do you all have like a catalog or?
And so our detectives extraordinaire have become door-to-door salesmen, CEOs of their own companies, successful men.
Selling toys for toys.
Look, you spend a little money to make a little money. Duh.
Yes, there is somewhere to sign, but first we can't just take any of you. We must take the strongest one amongst you.
Damn it.
As a result, we will need to see which one of you will overcome the other in one-to-one combat. Only then can we be sure that you can join our executive success program.
You do know that none of us are Fey folk, right?
Well, no, we didn't take that into account, but really at this point, our numbers are so low that we're open to recruitment from any resource. And once you'll be in your new body, it won't matter.
I didn't want to bring it up, but I did experiment a little bit in college. I'm not sure if that would make me a Fae per se, but I did, cross the line a few times.
I think your definition of Fae is slightly bigoted. You'll have to watch yourself and check yourself.
I'm sorry, what is your definition of Fae exactly? I'm confused.
Are you gatekeeping the Fey world from this man?
I won't get into any of that. That's all touchy ground.
The Farian Brotherhood is very careful about their language.
They're like, listen, we really don't want to, we're not defining what it means to be Fey for anybody.
Thank you for subscribing to this podcast.
Now then, do you all agree? Would you all like to enter this personal development company or not?
I would recommend that Lou and Grotank fight. They are by far the strongest out of all of us.
No. All of you will fight each other until there is no more.
Damn.
That's the only true way to know who amongst you is the strongest.
Wait, until there is no more or until there is only one left?
Until there is one. There can only be one.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome.
Okay. Alternatively to all of that, what if we don't? And what would you want to point us towards this gnome who it seems is not necessarily allied with yourselves?
We never said that.
It was implied.
You read into it.
Is the gnome the monkey?
I read into things. I'm a detective. It's what I do.
Fair point. Man in rope.
Well.
So,
shotgun not it.
Yeah, what would you want for us to, just go?
Excellent. So, in that moment, the dolls begin to go behind each of you, and they place a lead pipe behind you all, and they basically hand you a weapon, and they draw a small circle, and essentially they begin to untie your rope.
Just one lead pipe?
There is a lead pipe that each of you has.
I see.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Okay, we each get a lead pipe as our weapon.
That's right.
Beautiful.
So,
I'm still a fan of you guys. I think it's a good chance for us to perhaps smash some toys and not fight each other, right? We're all thinking that, right? Right, guys? Right?
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, old man. This is for all those daughters.
Oh, no.
Oh, good lord. All right.
Well, I think as soon as we're untied and have a lead pipe in our hands, I am going to attack the toys and hopefully invoke sneak attack. Who knows? I am a rogue.
Lou's definitely on the same page of like, oh, hey, you idiots just handed me a fucking pipe I can beat you to death with. Awesome. I love it. It's my favorite thing of the day. The best thing that happened since we walked into that house earlier today.
I just want some turn-based gaming.
I just want some turn-based tactical combat. Is that so much to ask for?
Well, then you have gotten your wish. The toys undo your ropes and they draw what at one point was believed to be a circle, but is apparently now a square for all of you to quote unquote fight in. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
20 for Grotank.
Okay.
15 for Hobson.
I gotta switch dice. That one's doing me dirty. Got a 13 over here with Lou.
Okay. Trusty Jeff, where are you at?
Trusty Jeff's at 15.
So we got two 15s, Hobson and Trusty Jeff, is that right?
Yup.
Yeah,
All right, so why don't you roll one more time?
11.
And
Straight D20 or am I adding anything?
straight D20.
13.
Oh, 9.
13. Okay, so Trusty Jeff is first, just to see who's ahead of who. All right, so it's the four of you. You have your lead pipe. Grotank, you're up. What do you attempt to do?
Right. Well, I was the first one to think it, so I'll be the first one to do it. I glare at my friends as though I expect to slap them across the face with this pipe. And then I turn suddenly and I attack, say, the monkey with the symbols. Because I fucking hate that monkey.
Okay, roll your D20
I will.
plus your strength.
Sure.
The pipe itself has a +2 to attack.
Oh, lovely. With that +2 in my strength, I've rolled a 27.
All right, you throw it nice and hard.
Ooh.
But
Aw.
unfortunately, when it reaches the perimeter of the square, it's very clear that an invisible magical field has kept the pipe from piercing through. It seems that you are surrounded by magic of some kind.
Now I'm weaponless in this box.
The pipe lands at the edge.
Cool. Now I'll have to kill my friends.
Do you really think us fools?
Yes.
Well, you'd be wrong. Each and every one of us took the Executive Success Program, and after learning a range of techniques for self-improvement, we have smarts.
Damn.
Yes. Nice try.
Thank you.
Does that mean that you all did this?
No, that's just for new recruits. Non-Fey new recruits.
Well, then how do you know your intelligence? Does it really stack up to the new blood that you bring in?
What do you mean?
Roll your D20 plus your charisma with advantage.
16.
You could tell that you have the attention of the Annabelle doll.
Well, after all, you are rather intelligent, and so an intelligent person would devise a way to make further recruits more intelligent, so why not improve upon how you learned? But then there's the danger, isn't it? Your new prospects can edge you out. Perhaps we could work on a new way.
You mean an additional tier of our Executive Success Program?
Yes, much like this one, but perhaps even more drastic to increase intelligence.
Interesting. All right, I'm open to it. Tell us a little bit about your ideas.
Well, here you have us fighting one another to the death with pipes. It's rather original, brilliant. But is it enough for you? Pipes are a good idea. What I mean is, it seems that you all should be testing your metal as well.
All right, I like your idea, Tiny One. You I will allow to exit the circle for now.
And with that, you immediately disappear and reappear outside of the circle square. The square that they keep calling a circle.
Being a toy is not good for your brain, evidently.
And people wonder why these multi-level marketing schemes always seem to fail.
Trusty Jeff, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit Grotank.
Trusty Jeff, I think it is clear what you and I have to do. I am sorry it has come to this, but I am not too sorry to take part.
It's hero time, baby!
I'm terrible at working with groups. Oh no, he's rolling. Why is he rolling? Stop it!
What is it, a strength? Is it a dex? What kind of weapon is it?
It's a strength.
Okay.
Don't pipe me, bro.
The pipe is a +2, and you just gotta beat Grotank's AC.
It's
I got a 15.
It's a 16. Ha!
God damn it!
They left my armor on for some reason. Thank you, toys. Haha.
All right, so you miss on your turn there.
Trusty Jeff, I trusted you. I'm going to start calling you way not trusting Jeffrey.
You should know better than to trust a man with 101
In
faces.
fact, I'm going to start calling you Jeffrey with a G.
You son of a bitch! That was my father's name!
Next is Lu Feng.
Oh god.
All right,
Be a hero, Lou.
as Lu Feng said earlier, I am sorry that it's come to this, but I am not too sorry to take part. And he's gonna take a couple of whacks
What
at
the fuck, guys? Come on.
Grotank Neeson.
Come on. Is it the high color and drama that brings this podcast? Is that what it is?
Yes.
This man and his kid might be lost. We could save 3 women in a bag of holding right now.
So the +2 to attack rolls is in addition to our usual attack bonus with like proficiency and all that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's your D20, and then you add the +2. Yeah.
Our normal attack roll. All right. Well, that's a 25. And that, because I'm a fighter and I get to make 2 attacks when I'm a high enough level fighter anyway, and I get to make 2 attacks when I take the action to attack. The second one is a 19.
Okay, wow. So you hit both, and they do 1d8 +2 damage.
It's like a magic pipe? What the fuck?
Ooh, all right. Adding my strength is normal on top of that too.
Well, they're not magic, but they're just reinforced pipes.
Yeah, and it's like a one-handed pipe, right?
Yeah, one hand.
Such that I would get the bonus damage for my fighting style. I'm sorry, Grotank, but well, that looks like 15 and 12 for damage.
How you doing there, Grotank? You're up.
As Lou just sets about just beating this man's arms.
I fucking hate you guys.
Grotank, roll your d20 plus your perception.
Sure. I guess. 3 plus 7. I rolled a 10.
Look at the chat. There's a message solely for you.
Oh. Strange. He's, I turn to my former allies and I say, you bastards. You want to turn on me? Fine. Then turn around.
And you're trying to point, or what are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to be distracting.
Oh, got it.
I roll for the pipe as well.
Okay, so you're next to your pipe. Your pipe you're next to.
Okay.
And you can pick it up.
I'll pick up my pipe. And you know what? I'm going to hit Trusty Jeff if I have time.
You don't have the time. Because you're out of time, bitch.
If he's human as I think he is, he's a favorite enemy of mine, so give me bonuses, damn it.
I am not. I'm a changeling, bitch.
Oh, it's the same thing. Whatever.
All right, roll.
I'm hitting you in the face. It's a low number, but it's okay, because...
I am not. You do not get to count favorite enemy, though. I am not human.
hold on. I get stuff. It's an 11, so, you know. Yo, you bastard.
Does that beat your AC, Trusty Jeff?
Trusty Jeff doesn't even take 13 damage when he's taking a shit.
Cool.
Why would he?
That didn't come out right.
Something's wrong with Trusty Jeff. If that's normal.
Trusty Jeff has a lot of medical problems.
I just hope you all know that my daughters are well taken care of. Can you say the same about your family? I think not.
No, we can't say that about your family because it's not true.
New cars every year. Dental. Sometimes they get to go out and see their boyfriends, but only sometimes and with a lot of supervision.
from inside the bag.
He opens the bag so they can see their boyfriends.
They yell help, and then he closes the bag.
That's enough now.
They've been told not to do that.
Time to go home, girls.
Okay. So that was that turn. Next is Trusty Jeff again.
Why?
I cast Firebolt?
Oh my god.
You know what? Just kill me. This podcast has been way too long. I'm out of here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You didn't let me finish. I cast Firebolt on the monkey.
Okay, so you attack the monkey.
Yes.
All right, roll for your Firebolt.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Okay, that is 14 plus 8. 22.
Wow, yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Hey.
The monkey takes 2d10 fire damage.
Oh my god, 2d10. Okay, roll it.
Fire damage.
Okay.
He is a toy. I'm assuming fire bad for toy.
Right.
Magic toys.
That is 11 damage.
Okay, 11 damage. You hit it and the monkey begins to burn, and all the other toys kind of like their heads slowly turn to look at the monkey, and they slowly turn towards you, Trusty Jeff.
Yes, monkey, burn! All right, a couple of quick announcements here. Brian and I are playing Blades in the Dark over at twitch.tv/Tavernaut every Sunday for the next 6 Sundays or so at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. The adventure is called Shenanigans of Duskvold, where we are an aspiring group of assassins known as the Drowned Street Dirge. Every week, we'll take on new contracts to whack someone in Duskvold and try not to mess it all up too much. So tune in and join us for a lethally good time Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/Tavernaut. That's Tavern, A-U-T. Also, Brian and I will be guests in a Deadlands Reloaded game called Deadlands, A Child's Lost Hope, featuring Carrie Smith of Deadlands The Crossroads and Kevin Stacy of Game Night Heroes as the Marshal. This one is set for release sometime in early June, but keep an eye on the Two'scast Twitter feed for more details. And I gotta tell you, for this one, I am so proud of this game, and I cannot wait for you all to listen and hear it and experience it and live in it and eat it and take it out to dinner. It's such a good adventure. Yeah, please keep an eye on our Twitter for more details as we get closer to June for when Deadlands, A Child's Lost Hope is going to be coming out. Additionally, Brian and I are also going to be guests in a one-shot for Titan Effect, along with P. Vincent of Table Cat Games and GM'd by Carrie Smith. Titan Effect is a Savage World setting based around espionage and superhuman powers. Think kind of like a Metal Gear Solid and Ghost in the Shell and Akira, all wrapped up into a tabletop setting. To say that this one is going to be a bit wild is probably kind of an understatement. This adventure is slated to release on Carrie Smith's YouTube channel in June, so again, keep an eye on our Twitter for more details as we approach the end of May. Whew! We are busy, but for real. Thank you to everyone who's reached out to us and included us in all of these amazing projects. And to everyone who submitted the collaboration form. We'll be reaching out to folks soon and scheduling games probably sometime after August. Apologies we can't get to you all sooner, but I have a lot of content to edit, and as much as I keep pestering genetics labs across the country to make a perfect clone of me, I am only one person. So do not lose faith. If you you submitted the form, we will be reaching out to you. It's just give us a minute to get to it. We're all kind of a mess, but I promise we will get to everybody. All right, let's do some Tuescast housekeeping. Do you find yourself rushing around like you're too busy to ever sit down and read a book? Sounds like you might actually benefit from a trial with Audible, where really you can digest some of your favorite books, not just by reading, but by listening. You're moving in the car, you're traveling on an airplane, you're skydiving out of that airplane. You're finishing the skydive by releasing the parachute, but the parachute doesn't release, and you're plummeting towards the ground, and you realize, oh my God, I have a backup parachute. So you do that one, and that one releases, and you land perfectly onto a moving Suburban, which you also fall into the driver's seat. And that whole time, you've been listening to an audiobook in the comfort of your own ear holes. So despite all the chaos and crazy and busy that's happening all around you, you've had time to read and catch up on your favorite book. And you know what? That's why we've actually partnered with Audible to give you a free trial period of 30 days. So why don't you head on over to audibletrial.com/Tuescast. That's TWOS cast. And you can have access to a plethora of audiobooks and podcasts, all featured on Audible. And you know, the next time your skydive goes south, you'll have the comfort of knowing that you know, as you're falling and plummeting and panicking, you're not going to be panicking, because you're going to be reading with your ears, and it's going to be great all the way through. Of course, we also want to give a huge thank you to my brother Frank Rodriguez. He's an actor. He's a brother. He owns a car. He has chairs and an apartment. He does so many things. He's so faceted and amazing, and he's also he has all his fingers. He's great. He's my brother, and he's great, and I appreciate him so much for coming onto the show and DMing us for such an amazing adventure that has really just had taken a lot of twists and turns and surprises, and I can't believe we got through all of this and where it's going to end up. So it was fantastic. Thank you so much, Frank. I'm looking forward to this upcoming finale and seeing what you have in store for us. All right, let's run through our credits here. Thank you to rolemusic for providing our awesome intro song titled The River. Also to Kevin MacLeod for the songs Backed Vibes, Covert Affairs, Faster Does It, Intractable, Rollin' at 5, and Basswalker, which are played throughout the episode. And to the contributors at freesound.org for some of the sound effects and ambient noises you're hearing throughout the episode. Be sure to check the show notes for more info and links to all the music in the episode. If you'd like to support the show, you can visit patreon.com/Tuescast, and for just $2 a month, you can help us towards our goal of hiring an editor or unlocking the gene sequence that allows me to be cloned as a perfect copy of myself, and then enslaving that clone in a cellar somewhere where I can just make him edit all the time. To hear the show, head over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, or Google Podcasts. If you're listening on Spotify or Podbean, press the follow button to be notified when episodes come out. And while you're at it, go ahead and rate our podcast on Spotify or leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We don't advertise the show at all right now, so positive ratings and word of mouth are our most powerful tools to help the show grow. Any and all support, as always, is greatly appreciated. So you have to know the drill at this point. We're going to see you next week on Tuesday, May 24, for another side-splitting, tear-jerking, uncomfortably silenced episode of Tues Talks, the dumb talk show version of this show, where you begrudgingly put up with us dum-dums being dumber than usual. After you survive next week's episode of Tues Talks, we're coming at you with the thrilling conclusion of the case of the empty cradle on Tuesday, May 31st. Frank's soul will finally be put to rest, and he will be freed from the curse of 2 weeks, one shot. As for the rest of us, our agony will continue for your entertainment. Now, let's get back to the adventure. I feel like John had like 1/4 of a plan thought out, and who knows what he's going to do to survive now.
Hobson Wolf, you're next.
I'm assuming, did they teleport me with the pipe in my hand?
They did not.
Okay. Can I guess, do a roll to see what is maintaining this magic field?
Do you have that kind of ability to be able to sense the sort of... Are you trying to sense the sort of magic, or if it's coming from someone in specific?
So, yeah, no, I guess I don't have, like, arcana or anything. I would just be trying to use, I guess, my perception or my investigation. If that's not possible, I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to use, I don't think perception is enough for that. That's just to be able to notice physical things. Well, okay, go ahead and roll your perception.
Okay. Or I don't need to know what kind of magic.
There is an Arcana check.
Yeah, you can do
To do that.
I mean, I can make an Arcana check. It's just I don't have a whole bunch going on with it.
Got it.
So wait, do you want Arcana or Perception?
I would say whichever your strongest one is there. I have a solution for either.
Okay, that is a 22.
Okay, you look around and you notice a couple of things. You notice that the monkey is now on fire. All the other toys seem to be reacting and very upset, and they are trying to put out the monkey and inadvertently hitting him. And you notice that the Annabelle doll has now raised 2 fingers to her temple, and she seems to be trying to concentrate on something in front of her. And oddly enough, you begin seeing the little goblin doll that looks like a troll doll jumping on top of the child's play doll, but he seems to be interlocking with the child's play doll.
Oh no.
Amazing.
Sold separately.
I'm going to use Cunning Action to hide as a bonus action. Can I do that?
Cool move. Thanks, bro.
Thanks for leaving us, buddy.
Much appreciated.
I can't do anything right now. I need to sneak attack.
And it seems that the toys are also going to be entering into the fray since you attacked them. And they have rolled a 20. They'll be coming in after Grotank on the next turn, just to let you know that. Let's see here. So you're going to hide. Is that right?
Yes. Bonus action hide.
Okay, as you're hiding, you notice the nutcracker that was outside the store is now inside. And he just seems to be standing there in the corner, but he's not too far from the toys. You don't know how he got there. You don't know when he moved there, but he just somehow appeared there. And roll a d20 to see how well you hide.
Badly. That's a 6.
Okay. There are some.
What's your stealth?
2. That's a 6 total.
Oh, well, right, not a dex rogue.
No.
There are these 3 crates and 3 barrels in the corner of the room. And you go, and rather than because you're so short, you don't have to squat behind them. But you seem to kind of not understand the concept of hiding. So you sort of just partially stand behind one of the barrels, and you're like, oh dear, oh dear.
I forgot that's not how I do sneak attack anyways. Okay.
So next is Lu Fang.
All right, so Lou, he's vaguely aware of the other, things that are happening, but he's still sort of, in his own thing right now. He squares up with Grotank, and as he does so, he undergoes a bit of a transformation himself as his hair begins to grow longer and more matted. His snout becomes a little more prominent. The teeth seem a little more prominent as he snarls. And I am using a bonus action to do my shifting as a shifter.
Okay.
Which gives me some temporary hit points and a special feature for my subrace. But for right now, he does that. And as he does this and he's squared off with Grotank, he snarls, "Grotank, take a dive." And then he swings a couple of times. He swings the first time with the lead pipe, and it's quite intentionally an exaggerated over the head swing that Grotank can easily dodge. And then he comes in with a haymaker from the offhand that is intended to potentially connect, mostly for the sake of selling what he hopes will look like a devastating blow to Grotank.
Okay.
But I'm not actually really trying to hit him and deal damage at the moment.
All right, you're faking it. Okay.
Yeah. So as long if Grotank just, plays along, sells the fall, we might have something here.
Okay, so both of you are actually using your acting, your performance.
Ooh.
Yes.
I guess if you want to put it into game terms that I would have to roll and add a modifier to, then I suppose
That is exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
that's what's going on. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Grotank is actually a performer of sorts.
Well, naturally.
He knows how to perform.
Though I never put any points in performance, my natural charisma carried me through many scenes with much more competent actors.
If you had to rate your charisma on a scale from, say, 1 to 20, what would you put it at?
I would put it at an 11, of course.
Is it really an 11?
Yeah.
Mine is higher. Wait, so your charisma is 11?
My magic comes from wisdom. I'm a very wise man, after all. I don't let my daughters out.
Oh, well, I actually have better charisma than you then. So, can I count this as having advantage for him aiding with this deception as he's doing the pratfall?
Sure.
I assume that Grotank is gonna play along with this.
I'm heartbroken, of course, but any opportunity to perform, I'm always acquiescent.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. Let me go ahead and roll to see what happens. That's a 16.
Okay, all right. You are able to successfully deceive your audience, who are very distracted right now, putting out a fire on a monkey, and they seem to kind of like be congregating in a weird group.
Yeah, this is when Lou notices for the first time, really, the monkey on fire and everything else going on. Like, he sends Grotank to the ground, and he looks up, and he's like, oh, what the? Oh, okay. There's new things happening. This is interesting. Maybe I should have just kept beating them up for real. I don't know.
But you sell it, and basically you swing, and Grotank goes down to the ground. Grotank, roll your D20 plus your performance.
Okay, it's a big plus there. 17 plus 0.
Okay, you basically he swings for you, and you raise your arm, and you go, oh. And you do a slow backwards wave, and you put your left arm to the ground.
I put my left arm to the ground.
And you touch the ground, and then you fall back. And give us a small speech of you falling.
Damn you, Ludops. I used to watch you every night. How could you betray me like this over toys? You weird, kinky pervert.
Nice. Perfect.
It's because I believe in being my own CEO.
Oh, I never should have trusted a furry with a diminutive boyfriend.
Hold on, those are mighty accusations to be tossing around. I'm not into that stuff. Hold on.
Yeah, his father was a furry.
Ah.
Yeah, you're confusing things.
I thought you were born into it.
No, I only dabble in the lifestyle.
Oh, that makes it worse.
So in that moment, the toys finally put out the fire on the monkey. And then you see the large animatronic bear get between all the dolls and begin to lift them in his arms.
Aww.
And then the dolls begin to connect onto the body of the bear.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden they begin to come together into some grotesque, singular monstrosity.
Oh.
And all of them begin speaking in one voice.
This image will haunt me in my dreams.
And all of them all at once speak. Now behold the power of the Fairy Brotherhood's large group awareness training, where we, working at an executive level, are working together to the total combination of fairy potential. We have increased self-awareness and are able to transform your potential into financial resources so long as you sign on the dotted line on the following contract. Only 15% every month of the total sum. They slowly move for you with contract in left hand and a quill in the right. And they attempt to make a roll where they're mesmerizing Trusty Jeff.
Talk about interdepartmental synergistic solutions, am I right, fellas?
This is why I stay an independent contractor.
And they rolled a 19.
What against what?
Against your AC.
What?
That's an armor class spell? That's not a save?
Like a will save or something?
Yeah.
Well, they, I guess they rolled a 19 is trying to beat your AC. Let's see here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, what are they trying to accomplish? Because that sounds like it would be like a saving throw.
Yeah, like at least a wisdom saving throw or even intelligence.
Okay, well then.
Roll an intelligence saving throw to not fall for the multi-level marketing scheme. Wait a minute, that's not how economics works.
Those percentages are unreasonable.
What Lou has not shared about himself up to this point is that his former criminal activities were of a white-collar nature. I was picked up for tax fraud.
Let's see here. Hypnotism. Your gestures and droning incantation fascinate nearby creatures.
Ooh.
Yes, it does look like you need to make a saving throw. You're right. My apologies. So we'll just negate whatever I just said. Basically, all the creatures in unison attempt to hypnotize Trusty Jeff into signing the contract that they hold in their hand. And using your wisdom saving throw, go ahead and try to beat a 14.
Oh no.
13.
Oh no.
13. So
Not so trusty, Jeff.
This all sounds so reasonable and accomplishing. I need to find my own self-worth. My own hours, my own inventory. I'll be my own boss.
Jeff, no, think about your retirement. Think about the 401k. They don't offer it.
That's right. I could withdraw my 401k and put it into the company. Perfect.
No! Truly, he has fallen to the darkness. We have no choice. Put him down.
in that moment, Trusty Jeff, basically you are now trying to protect the toys, and you're on their side. Anyone who tries to harm them, you will try to protect them.
Great.
And yeah, that's the effect that they have on you.
Oh, no.
That's right, fellas. You're not selling a product. You're selling a lifestyle. Come at me.
And you are up, Trusty Jeff.
I'm going to cast Firebolt
Okay.
at Grotank.
Aww.
Wait, no, he's inside. He's inside the square. He's of no threat to my new bosses. I'm going to cast Fireball at Hobson. Or Firebolt.
What?
I'm making you very happy.
No.
Let me see here.
Kill the Annabelle.
You heard him, boys. Don't kill the Annabelle. That's 21.
Yeah.
Okay. Here comes a big ol' heaping helping of. I'm gonna light you the fuck on fire.
Why?
That's 10 fire damage at the small one.
You did it.
Oh, yay.
And by the way, every time that Trusty Jeff gets harmed, Trusty Jeff can repeat the saving throw to try to break his hypnotism.
Lovely.
Just to let you know.
Well.
But I'm all in, baby. This is me now.
Okay. Next is Hobson.
You only have one face, you fiery. I don't know what to do. I don't have any weapons.
You have a pipe.
I could hit you again.
A pipe? I thought the pipe was inside of the thing.
That's right. The pipe is inside the thing.
Can I run over to the Nutcracker?
You can. You can run over the Nutcracker if you want.
And see what's happening over there? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You run up to the Nutcracker. And what do you do?
Why is it here? I want to know if it can help me. Is it the sword on it real?
Okay, we'll do a perception check. Your D20.
It's freaking 32.
Nice. You notice that all of it is completely made out of wood, except for the eyes. The eyes seem to like dart down to look at you, and they're looking like right at you. They're making like a connection, and then one of them just winks.
A wink.
That's great for this medium.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, I guess then I'll turn around and try to be ready if this monstrosity comes my direction.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Lu Fang, you're up.
Well, Lou had laid into Grotank when that seemed to be the only option, and then told him to take a dive, and Grotank played along. He did the pratfall.
Now you're going to attack me again, aren't you? Oh.
But now, now the problem is Trusty Jeff is attacking Mr. Wolf, and Grotank is not really about that life. So Lu Fang is not really about that life. I don't know if Grotank's about that life. Maybe he's into that, maybe he's not. I mean,
It could be. Maybe I am. After all this sort of experience.
Yeah, hey, listen, if you wanna stand back up and help me out here, that's fine.
I wasn't feeling like a team player before, but I don't know more.
Lou is definitely turning around to start laying into Trusty Jeff. with this pipe. So the pipe is a strength-based weapon, so I don't get to apply my sneak attack with the pipe, do I?
No, I think it'd be Dex, right?
Yeah, the sneak attack requires the finesse weapons. So if the pipe is not a finesseful weapon, that's fine.
It is anything but.
But Lou is, it's anything but. And you know what? That's just the way Lou likes it. So he's gonna step in, and Lou doesn't really, there's no holds barred once you attack Mr. Wolf. So I am going to go ahead. Well, first I'll just attack him. We'll see what happens if he breaks from getting injured. We'll see what occurs. But I'll take the first attack, because again, I get 2 every time I attack. So the first one is a natural 20.
Okay.
Critical hit.
Ow.
Good for you.
I'm so sorry, Jeff. So that's gonna do 16 damage.
Hey, you know how it doesn't have to be like a full attack? Like,
No, finish it.
Now it does, because they're hypnotized.
you could paper cut me and I would have to make this saving throw?
Yeah, but you attacked Mr. Wolf. You don't do that.
That's love. That's real love right there.
I mean, under duress. Okay, 16, thanks.
All right, so he gets to do the will save again,
Yes.
or the wisdom save.
You just got to beat a 14, Alex, with your wisdom.
Yeah, I'm out.
You broke out of it?
Yeah, I got a, what did I get here? 24.
Mazel.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I'm so wise.
Lou steps up and clubs him over the head once, and he rears back to do it again, and presumably that's when Trusty Jeff is snapped out of it and does something to show that.
Okay, so you get hit, Trusty Jeff, and you come out of it, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't feel like I was all that trusty right now. Apologies. Or whatever it is that he says.
You got it. You got the basic gist. I might let you understudy for our next session,
Lou looks like he's still got the pipe raised up, and he looks about ready to hit Trusty Jeff again. And then he looks at Grotank and looks like he might just chuck it at Grotank. And then finally he just sort of drops and he's like, "Do you think we can get out of here yet?" And Lou does try to move out of the square. Are we able to do that?
You are not able to do that.
No.
All right. He sort of smacks at the wall of magic with the pipe in frustration, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot else he can do at the moment.
Grotank, you are up.
Okay. Hold on. Damn. I'm assuming because I have this lead pipe that I don't have any of my other weapons or anything like that. Can I do a quick perception around the room to see if our stuff's in a pile around the room or something like that?
You can.
Well, I rolled a 10.
Okay, you look around the room and you notice 2 things. You notice one, at the south side of the room on the east, there are 3 crates and 3 barrels. The top crate seems to have a loose lid, and you also scan around the room and see that there are some drag marks on the floor next to the sofa. Like the floor is scoffed next to the sofa.
Nice. I need to take care of the floors better here. I get back on my feet and I grab my pipe, and I, after all of this terrible offense my friends have befallen me, I take a whack at the wall, with the magic wall around us instead, particularly at the bottom. Maybe I can scrape the bottom part.
Okay, it has no effect on this wall.
No effect. Damn, this is good magic and bad pipe.
I just ran away from my weapons.
Shit. Anything else, Grotank?
These sounds are what they subscribe to the podcast for. Crap. That's it. That's all I can do. I can do nothing.
Okay. All right. The amalgamation of fairy toys this time turns to Lu Fang. Lu Fang, in your mind, you can hear all the toys speaking to you at once. And they essentially say, "Don't you want to be a business for yourself? To be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. Set your own pace to earn extra income. With our educational courses, you can make money every day your way by selling quality products that people use every day. And go ahead and make a saving throw using your wisdom and try to beat a 14.
All right. Lou. Oh, God damn, I said I was going to stop rolling this die. It's a 9.
Wow.
And Lou says, you know, I don't agree with everything you're saying, but if I incorporate myself as a corporate entity, I might be able to save a lot on taxes in the long run.
And you begin thinking about, in your mind, you see images of all these bonuses that you're calculating from your business growth. And you begin
Could write off so much as business expenses. I mean,
and then, you hear a voice in your head say, you can receive incentives rewarded with each key milestone your business achieves.
I do like incentives.
And now you feel compelled to protect the toys, and you take any suggestion that the toys make, but you're not under their direct control.
Yeah.
And it is your turn, Trusty Jeff.
The toys are standing. Okay, I see the toys. Does anything happen to that spell? Like, is it, well, I guess I don't know if you can tell me, right? Is it a concentration spell? Like, if I break their concentration, will it break?
All you know, roll a d20 plus your perception.
Okay.
Hobson shouted to Geek the doll.
It's a 5 total.
Okay, you notice absolutely nothing but the fact that all of a sudden Lu Fang is approaching you and he's talking about signing up to receive some high quality products, and and he's wondering if you want to work with truly exceptional people who might value your talents and inspire you to higher achievement.
I'm gonna hit him with a pipe.
You can receive a bonus for every one of your friends who also joins the company on your referral.
Yep. My default response to any MLM pitch, hit him with the pipe. Yeah.
It's a valid pitch.
And a valid response. Here we go. Okay. Is it just a straight D20?
It would be like your regular attack roll using strength.
Okay. So
And then you get a +2 bonus because they're magic pipes, I guess.
Yeah, they're reinforced.
Reinforce.
I only rolled a 15.
That is my armor class, so you hit.
Woo!
Yeah, you hit him.
And you would have hit anyways if it would have been plus with a +2. So it would have been a 17. So the damage on that is 1d8 +2.
Plus your strength.
Come on, 8.
If you have any
Come
strength.
on, 8. Suck it. It's an 8. I don't have any strength.
All right. Okay, so I take 10 damage.
Yes, you take 10 damage.
All right, that doesn't even get through my temporary hit points, but
These products are subpar. Boom.
we roll again. Oh, natural 20
Wow.
on the new wisdom save. And Lou, you clock him across the face and just no response at all. He just takes it. But he sort of looks off into the middle distance for a moment. You're right. Wait a minute. If we're able to get them at such low prices, then why would other people pay full price for it? This doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Now I understand. I'm glad that we've caught the idea. Trusty Jeff, we're eye to eye once again. You and me. Let's beat up Grotang.
The true foe.
Everything was going fine back when we were just breaking his knees.
Hobson, your turn.
Well, I guess I'm running back across the room. Hobson is not the one that gets in fights. That's why he started working with Lou. He runs back across the room because there's stuff there.
There's 3 crates. There's 1 in the top, 2 at the bottom. Which one do you check?
He's going to climb onto the floor crates and open the top one.
You open the top one, and it is just a crate filled with lead pipes.
No.
I will grab one. That's better than nothing. An attempt to be ready and I guess like I'm competent and drop off my crate, but it's just kind of awkward. I was like, oh, it'll stumble a little bit, but like, getting ready to attack these people. And actually, as a bonus action, before I forget again, I would like to. I don't think it's actually going to do anything. Right? Wait, I have to have a dex weapon for sneak attack? Right? Okay, then never mind why I put it on.
It's a simple weapon. It could be a club, right? Pipe, right?
It's not finesse.
They're not
It needs to be
finesse.
Fuck.
Yeah. All right. Never mind. I just prepared.
We need to find our weapons.
I arm myself and prepare to charge at them next time.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to attack right now.
Oh, can I attack? I thought that was everything I could do.
No. You can do an attack.
Oh yeah, we're attacking. Then we're gonna try to hit the Anna Southern Belle.
Okay, roll a d20 plus your +2.
That's all I got. 16.
Okay, excellent. You are able to hit the Annabelle doll.
Yeah.
And the damage is 1d8 +2.
Okay, let me get the D8. There we go. 3.
Okay. In that moment when you hit her, the spell, the square spell, disappears around you all.
Oh, good.
Mr. Wolf, you did it.
Yeah, you did it.
We're freed from this prison of the mind.
We don't have to fight each other anymore.
You have freed us from this prison of magic, just as we have freed ourselves from the prison of multi-level marketing.
Hit it with the pipe.
And from the illusion of friendship we all shared.
We are free of that as well. Growthank, we will have words at the end of this.
Seems like we will.
And hands.
Horrified moments in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was reacting to. Lu Fang is a fan of edging.
Oh no.
Lu?
What's happening?
Don't worry about it.
It's just a little known fact.
I'm worried, my man. I have to take a pee-pee.